Hello guys, here we are from the group 7 want to deliver about nasal and other consonant. My group consists of me, Ahmad Zulfahmi Muafiq Billah, Fahdul Rafiki, Jelita Miftalil Baroroh, and Inayah Zada Safara. Now let's begin the material. Nasal. The basic characteristic of a nasal is that the air escapes through the nose. A nasal consonant is a type of consonant produced with a lowered volume in the mouth, where air comes out through the nose but not through the mouth. It is prevented by a complete closure in the mouth at the same point. The nasal consonants in English are M, N, and ng. The M and consonant are simple, but the ng consonant can give considerable problems to the foreign learners. Okay then, let's talk about some problems in ng consonant. Ng consonant never exists in English initial word. In initial position, we find consonant M and occurring freely, like in word mother, number. But ng never occurs in this position. We will never find ng consonant occurring in initial position. The second is, in BBC terms, ng will followed by k if it occurs in the middle of a morpheme, and ng will not followed by k if it occurs in the end of a morpheme, except in comparative and superlative. Now look at the example. In the middle, finger, anger. In the end, singer, hanger. Do you realize that there is a main difference between these two examples? Yes, it is about their morphology. In middle terms, basically, it only has one morpheme. But in the end, the ng will followed by two morphemes. So, morphologically, they are different. In the middle, only consists of one morpheme, but in the end, consists of two morphemes. Then, only short vowels are regularly found preceding this consonant. For the example, anger, it uses short vowel a. Jungle, preceded by u. Tangle, mingle, hunger, it always preceded by short vowel, not long vowel.
The L sound or L phonemes. This lesson is about the L sound or L phonemes. It is a sound from the single consonant group. The first is how to pronounce the L sound. The L sound or L phonemes is called the alveolar letter approximant, which means that you put your tongue against your upper teeth and push the air around the sides of your mouth. It is made through the mouth and its voice, which means you use your vocal cords to make the sound, and it is defined by the motion of your tongue. It is an approximant, which is a sound made by creating a narrow space in your mouth through which air flows. In this case, it is the space between your tongue and the sides of your mouth. The second is how the L sound is spelled. The L sound is spelled with the letter L or double L. The last is example of the L sound. The first is words that start with the L phonemes, like last, live, leather, love. And the second is words with the L phonemes with sound in the middle, like child, problem, always, and black. And the last is words that end with an L sound, like people, leader, national, cultural,
How to pronounce the R sound? The R sound is called the alveolar approximant, which means that you put your tongue near the roof of your mouth and voice out. The R sound is made tongue, the mouth, and is voiced. This means you use your vocal cords. It is defined by the position of your tongue. It is an approximant, which is a sound made by making a narrow space in your mouth tongue with air flows. In this case, it is space between your tongue and the top of your mouth. The first is approximant, an articulation in which the articulators approach each other but don't get close enough to produce a complete consonant. The second articulation, tip of the tongue approach the alveolar area to never make contact with any part of the roof of the mouth post-alveolar. The third, beginning of a syllable, preceded by P, T, K, facialis and fricative. Retroflex, tongue slightly curled backwards, tip raised. And the last, lips slightly rounded, don't be exaggerate. To produce the R sound, curl your tongue near the roof of your mouth and voice out through your mouth. You are aiming for the tip of your tongue to be right behind the little ridge behind your teeth, but it doesn't touch any part of the mouth. How the R phoneme is spelled? The R phoneme is spelled with the letters R or sometimes with a double R as in the word. This is the example of the consonant R. Distribution to BBC accent R occurs only before vowel. Here are some words with the R sound in the first. Read, arrive, hearing. The example, some words with the R sound in the middle. Car, Eva, here. And the last, here are some words with the R sound in the last. Heart, verse, cars. Okay, the accent R in final position before a consonant, rhotic. And the second, R only before vowels, BBC English to non-rhotic. Okay.
The consonant J and W. They are approximants, phonetically like vowels and phonetically like consonant. Articulation. The J sound practically the same as a front closed vowel but very short. Distribution. We use them like consonant. They occur before vowel phoneme. We hear friction noise in J or W preceded by sound of P, T, and K at the beginning of a syllable. This is the J sound as in word you, year, and use. The J sound is called the palatal approximant, which means that you form a narrow space in the middle of your mouth with your tongue. To produce the J sound, raise the side of your tongue to the roof of your mouth and voice out through your mouth while lowering the back of your tongue. It is a sound from the single consonant group. And now, let's move to the W or W sound. To make W sound, the lips form a tight circle. The back part of the tongue stretches up toward the soft palate. I'll give you an example. Water, welcome, reward.
Okay guys, thanks for your nice attention. If you have any question, please nicely comment down below. Thank you.